day the second coming arrives. Before you see the light, you must die. Forgotten children conform a new faith. Avidity lost control by hate. The never-ending search for your shattered sanity. Souls of damnation in their own reality. Chaos rampant in an age of distrust. Confrontations, impulsive habitat. Bastard sons begat your cunting daughters. Promiscuous mothers with your incestuous fathers. Engraved souls condemned for all eternity. Obtained by more observers, a dominary deity. Chaos rampant in an age of distrust. Confrontations, impulsive salvage. Only known south of heaven. 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 Root of all evil is the heart of a black soul. A false that has lived all eternity. The never-ending search for a truth never told. The loss of our hope and your dignity. Chaos rampant in an age of distrust. Confrontations, impulsive habitat. Only known south of heaven. Only known south of heaven. Only known south of heaven. Only known south of heaven.
All right, a little bit of Slayer, South of Heaven. What's going on, Mr. Mike Slick?
What's up?
Oh,
What's poppin'?
I am about to talk about things that go bump in the night. But first, let us go ahead and drop the StreamYard link in the chat to the guest who would like to come up here tonight and have this discussion with us. Mr. Tom Sheehy.
Yeah, that's really not Tom.
Uh,
This is
thank
my
you,
channel,
Tom.
Mr. Whoever you are.
Yeah, we don't
You know,
have.
I got 200 subs, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
No, you got 300.
300 subs? Okay, 300
Yeah,
subs.
yeah. This isn't exactly.
This isn't a big channel, asshole.
Yeah, this isn't exactly a subject a lot of people are going to want to have out there. You know what I mean? Or be
Yeah.
involved with. There's a lot of people that this subject, it really scares the shit out of them. And I don't, I don't say to an extent that, I'm not leery of it. Am I going to scare you? Grab the link and find out. Ha 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 ha. Aha! Am I going to scare you? I don't know. I can tell you this. I can tell you this.
What's up, Miss Can't Be Wrong?
Hey,
There
hey
she is.
guys, how
I
y'all
got
doing?
you. Hey, what's going on?
Not too much.
What we're about to watch might actually scare you. I mean, I can tell you this much. My wife cannot watch stuff like this. This would have been a show I probably would have, invited her to come on because it's, got a lot to do with the occult and horror and that. And she has her opinion on this type of stuff, but she's not real crazy about what I was watching and the piece of footage that I found for this show.
Nah, I see that shit freaks me the fuck out.
I got you guys a piece of footage tonight that's really gonna make you. I mean, it did. Look, I'm not trying to oversell it. I really think I think I'll shut up and just go ahead and get the opinions of you guys before I tell you mine. Now, I would like to get the opinion of anybody. Phoenix, are you going to grab the link? Because we're going to start here. I would like to get the opinion. Hey, what's up, Stevie? Slug, what's up, everybody coming in? I would like to get the opinion of the people on panel who are going to be up here. I guess while we're waiting for Phoenix to come up, Miss Can't Be Wrong. How do you feel about this subject?
Okay, BTF. Yeah, she doesn't want to come up yet. In a little bit.
How do you feel about this subject?
Oh, I
as far
absolutely feel like there's demonic possession. Oh, I feel like it exists. I really do. But I feel like mental illness, but it's easy. The Catholic priest and all can separate the two pretty easily from what I've always heard.
Yeah.
Well, would it only be a Catholic priest?
Maybe not. Maybe somebody experienced in it, I would think, would be able to know right away if it's something going on mental or if it's a demonic possession.
Right. Like some of the classic things I know from the horror movies and stuff has always been speaking in tongues, speaking in a language that they've never known, talking about past events as if they were someone who had been there, but they had they had a clairvoyancy.
Yeah,
Things of that nature. And I do know that if you can prove that somebody actually has all these things and they're trying to tell you they're the devil, yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, do I believe? So you definitely believe in it. Okay. How about you?
Yeah, no, but there have been some people that have died going through the exorcism process too. There have been people that died during that.
Absolutely. But there's also now. Okay, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because you'll be surprised at my answer because I like to play devil's advocate on these type of situations because I do believe that 99.9999999% of what you think is demonic possession is mental illness.
Yeah, but I
there's
do
that
believe there's some evilness that if you ain't careful, you can let into your life.
Well, no, you're not getting it. I'm talking 99.9999999. But there's that 1%. There's that 1%. Okay? Here's my take on the supernatural, and I've always told.
Well, what do you think about Amityville?
Let me just get this out here. I have always said this about this. I think Amityville is a complete hoax.
Me too.
I think that millions of people, have reported seeing Bigfoot, UFOs, Loch Ness monsters, ghosts, demons. Well, there's a catch to this, Mike. It's just like that, 99.9999999%. But there's that 1% Here's the catch. I also do believe that if 1,000,000 people seen something, are they all liars? Hold on, there's Phoenix. Hey, there you are, woman.
Hey, what's up?
You have to turn YouTube off in the background.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Hey,
great.
BTF.
You got to turn
Can you hear me?
YouTube off yeah, I sure
You
can.
did.
You got to
You
turn
did.
YouTube off.
She did.
Uh-oh, hang on.
Okay, good deal. I can hear you.
Do you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, sure do.
There you
I cannot hear you guys for some reason.
go. You don't hear us?
Can you hear me?
I'm going to jump down.
Yeah,
and
I hear
jump back
y'all.
up.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, there's Matt.
Big Matt, what's up, boss?
What's up? It is an open conversation
Hey.
up here, guys. So if you want to come up, come up.
How you doing, guys?
Hey,
Doing
man.
good. Doing good. Let me get this thought out though. So if you've got 1,000,000 people, okay, that have all told you they've seen something of the supernatural, are all 1,000,000 of those people lying? Are they all fucking liars? The odds are completely against the fact that some of this stuff doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I don't believe that everybody's a liar. I believe that a lot of people that are good, God-fearing, hardcore Christians that don't believe in lying, even though a lot of good, hard-fearing Christians do, I'm just saying that there's a lot of them. They're not going to make a lot of this type of shit up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think they're deep in their heart, there's a good percentage of these people that wouldn't necessarily. They're not all going to be liars. You know what I mean? And the odds are completely against that anyway. It's 1,000,000 to 1. If that one person told the truth, then it exists. You know what I mean? All it takes is for one person.
Mm-hmm.
You there, BTF?
Hi.
You hear us?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. All right. If that one
Yes, I
person,
am.
if that one person told me, Muscle, I seen a ghost, and he's telling the truth, ghosts exist, people. It just takes one.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't take 2. It doesn't take 3. It doesn't take 4. It just takes one. Is everybody full of shit? That's my philosophy on it. That's why I have an open mind to it. BTF Phoenix, let me ask you a question, then I'll go to you, Matt. What do you think about demonic possession? Do you believe in it?
I believe it exists because I believe that a lot of unknowns exist.
Mm-hmm.
I've had my own experience with, let's just say, a spirit.
Okay.
So there are a lot of unknown factors that are out there that just can't be explained.
Yeah, that's just right. And not, again, it goes right down to it. I like to use numbers. The odds are completely against the fact that everybody that's ever experienced something supernatural is, telling fibs or they're lying or making up stories. Now, I'm not saying that, the farmer out on his tractor that wanted something interesting to talk about with the wife when he got home, because he was bored to death all fucking day and says he tells her he's seen a UFO, that shit exists too. Okay? But again, if somebody actually seen something supernatural or out of this world or a Bigfoot or any of this type of stuff, if somebody actually seen one, and it just takes one for it to be real. And that's, that's the reason why it's such an interesting thing. And I think a lot of people are really in tuned to trying to figure out things with the paranormal because that explains a little bit more about our own existence. Matt, let me ask you something, brother. What's your opinion on this? What do you think about demonic possession?
It exists. I 100% believe it exists.
So I got
Absolutely.
a full panel of believers.
Yes.
I'd be interested to see what FES's take is on this, given the fact he's
You probably wouldn't want to admit
right.
it.
I mean, if he's FES is an interesting cat. in
Yeah.
this aspect.
Yes, he
He
is.
believes in the supernatural,
Right.
but doesn't believe in God.
Yeah, it's hard
But
to
he's
distinguish
seen the
that.
supernatural with his own eyes, so
Right.
you can't fucking deny it.
He saw the cigarette move. And
Right.
shit,
I mean, so it's again,
Fuck that.
it's all about opinions up here, guys. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Nobody's right or wrong. Because at the end of the day, until we close our eyes, we're all full of shit we don't know. Okay, we really don't. And that's
Oh,
facts.
yeah.
You know, we can give our opinions. We can tell you what we believe. We can tell you what we follow and what our maybe our religious system is or something like that. But as far as true facts, we're all really in the dark until we close our eyes and go into the afterlife.
Right. And
Yep.
can I jump in for just a second about my opinion? Because I just said it, I believe it exists, but there's more to it.
Sure.
Just like you guys were saying, I do believe that a lot of it is mental illness. I've studied psychology since I was 12 years old when I found out my mom was schizophrenic. So it's a long time that I've been studying it. I study it every day, really. I always look at.
Okay, so your mother was diagnosed with schizophrenia, so
that's correct.
That is really like a lot, I believe, of the diagnosis that would be lead people to believe that they may be demonic possessed.
That's why I said it.
Right, absolutely. Well, that's a really interesting input, and I hope your mom's doing well, bro. And
well, she's gone now. She's been gone
sorry
since
to
2023 September.
Right, and did she cope?
Or
with
2021, excuse me.
Did she cope with her illness well, or was
no,
it
not really.
Big
not
problem.
Really.
Okay,
yeah, big problem.
Well, it's not everybody is born with a silver spoon, my brother. You know what
exactly.
I mean? We all have our trials and tribulations. Sounds like your mom did too. But I've got some clips here, and there's one in particular, but there's 10 different people that are supposed to be demonic possessed. I am going to play each one.
Okay.
And we're going to, and I haven't looked through this except for about the first 3 that play.
3. Okay.
I got to the first 3 that played, and I was like at the second one.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you which one it is. It's the second one that plays. First one's, but there's the second one that plays.
What you gonna ask me about my opinion?
Yeah, why not, Mike?
I'm a total asshole. I'm sorry. Go, Mike.
What the fuck, man? It's only my
Go
channel.
ahead, bro. Well, yeah. Why don't you pop off? Well, you can pop off and give it then if it's your channel. So let's hear it, Mister. Now that you got the floor.
Well, you know that I grew up in the Catholic Church, right?
Well, actually, I heard your opinion this afternoon, and you're right, and that's why I kind of.
I used to go to church, and the first thing I would see is, Saint Michael statue with his foot on Satan, ready to, friggin' the devil, ready to put a friggin' what is it, a sword or something in him. I don't remember, but. We were always taught that there was good and evil, right? God and the devil, demons and whatnot. So, I always believed in it. I just never had an experience, though. But I always knew that there was something out there. And I think certain people who are really open to this stuff do experience it. And I'm talking just about paranormal stuff, not demons in particular. Mm-hmm. But I think, as far as demonic possession, all that other stuff, I think you lean definitely more towards mental illness. I mean, there's some documented cases I was reading about, especially one, I think his name was Roland Doe. That was from the 1940s, where it was a young guy and he was, possessed. And they pretty much, said he was mentally ill. He really wasn't possessed, but... so like I said, like you were saying before.
You do know, if I'm not mistaken, that was the case of The Exorcist.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And you do know that. Well, when did you read this? When did this paper come out?
I read a little bit about it, and I know that was about The Exorcist and stuff like that. It's pretty, it's pretty fucking sick shit. I mean, let me tell you something. That's one movie that fucking scares me. That's why
that right there is the reason why you're not open to it because you're afraid of it. And most of the time, people will block out what they're afraid of.
Oh,
Yeah.
my dad hated that movie. He wouldn't let us watch that movie. Mama went to the movies to see it with a friend. He wouldn't even go to the movies and see it with her.
It was.
I had no trouble.
And it doesn't mean that you're a pussy. It means that you have a natural reaction to to something that psychologically digs deep in your head and makes you afraid.
Well, you
Just
know,
like fear of planes, you know.
That case I was just talking about, you know, I remember reading something about like the psychiatrist thought he was, you know, mentally ill, but the priest said it was, you know, it was like demonic possession. You know, they kept going back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gets complicated.
It does. You know, I
listen. I think really to prove it to me,
you gotta see it.
I have to be there, and you
gotta be there.
That is not something that you see; it's something you feel.
I can't,
exactly. There you go.
There's a channel out there, and I can't think of the name of it, but they interviewed a priest that's supposed to be the foremost expert on exorcisms. Gosh, I wish I could think of the name of that channel. But I watched that a while back. I think I may go back and watch it because he explains everything they look for.
Right. And if you find that, maybe we'll do an episode 2 on this.
I'll
that
see
would
if
be
I
cool.
can find it and get it.
BTF, I was going to ask you, what do you think as far as this subject and the cure for it? Do you think it's the percentage of mental illness versus the real thing? How common do you think it is?
I believe that the majority probably are not real, the ones that are reported.
Okay.
But I do think that mixed in there, because it can't be 100%, it's all mental illness.
Right.
There is, and especially when you look at the person that is, let's say, encountering or being possessed by a demon. Right. In my culture, the majority of people that we talk about, let's say that we've encountered spirits or something paranormal, it's usually at a young age, because the belief is that when you're young, you're pure. And your mind is open, and you're the most vulnerable.
That's true. That's true.
And what's your primary religion in your culture?
Well, I'm Christian, but I'm saying growing up, the cultural belief in the Chinese tradition is that, especially let's say infants, when an infant is born, they are covered with jade, because jade is supposed to protect you from spirits.
Yep.
And it's not necessarily even that it's a spirit that is going to harm you, but that spirits are attracted to the purity and the innocence of a soul that is young.
Absolutely.
Because the young, they don't know, you don't have the filters yet.
Yep,
you don't have the filters of or life experiences yet.
Right, and it's
so they can't.
And maybe it's the destructive purpose of innocence.
Yes,
maybe it's the innocence. You know what I mean? And all things are to hurt God, in my belief. But that's again, that's you know. But that's pretty much, I believe, the panel's belief, but not everybody's belief. So let's take a look at these videos. Or these little clips.
This is the shit that scares me. I don't know if this is like, you know.
All right, where's that terminal, Matt?
This is the shit that gets
I'll bring it up if you need it.
This is no excuse for you to bite your pillow. I mean, hide your face in the pillow, Mike. Let's watch this.
You really think so, extra?
Иду домой, на часах 1:30. Но я же хрупкая девушка. Я же такая беззащитная. Дайте отзовите меня. Мне страшно, но на самом деле. На самом деле я жду, чтобы ко мне кто-то подошел. Потому что бояться буду не я. Бояться будут меня. И моя жажда мести. Ведь этот город. Ну что, маньяки, вы готовы поиграть со мной?
Okay.
How could you
This-
believe anything nowadays?
Okay.
What was
I
that?
don't really believe that one. I mean,
I
honestly,
don't either.
I didn't feel that at all. It
No.
looked like some drunk chick walking home from frickin', the disco.
I
Yeah.
mean, well, let's put into consideration what they said too. Her friends.
Right. I mean, she'd been doing drugs, and but can I say something? I also believe that when you're older, that is a way for a demon to enter in is through drugs and alcohol. When
Absolutely.
When you're impaired and your mind isn't at its peak,
That's another thing.
I believe
yeah.
you're more open to
Absolutely
things.
you are. Yeah.
So
They said so they said she's not
Hi,
under the
Bobby.
influence. So.
Yeah, but I don't believe. I think she's probably on ecstasy or something.
I think she's at the
She looked
very
like she
least,
was
she's
tripping
got a
or
problem.
whatever.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
got
know,
a
man.
problem.
And it looked like that was voiced over too. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
It
think it's
did
chaotic.
kind of look like that. Yes, I did.
Some-
I saw
all that
like,
growling and everything, like she just got off a Swedish metal band. stage.
Yeah, it was,
No,
and also the way her the what is it called? I normally know the word. The sync. She didn't have enough sync with her lips and her mouth.
Right. It was the whole video was twitching. I just discard that one.
Yeah.
Remember what I said to everybody?
She just
Yeah.
used a special filter on her phone.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Instead of little kittens whiskers on her face, she
Yeah.
had some sort of app that filtered her voice.
Yeah, I agree. Something like that.
Yeah. It's just and the twisted eyes and all that type of shit. That's easily.
Yeah,
You know.
that looks normal. Not
Give me
not
some
normal,
give me
but you
some
know
good
what I mean.
acid and watch the faces I can make.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's now this next one. I might have something different to say about.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh no.
There we go.
ETF hide.
Hide? Oh no.
Graban la posesión de una niña.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. Hombre. Que estás santificado. Venga tu en el cielo.
This is absolute.
Padre nuestro.
100%.
El que habita al abrigo.
See the other one. I'll wait.
What nationality?
Graban.
Cayete is Spanish, so I'm going to say
That's
that
correct.
Okay.
she's going to be a
That
little
means
Mexican
shut up.
girl.
That means
When,
shut
when
up
I,
and
do me a
finish.
favor, guys. When I'm playing the videos, mute out. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
Look at her teeth.
Yeah, that's a sign.
See how they're busted, and I mean they're literally busted up. If you zoom
Yeah.
in, if you get this on a big screen, I looked at it. I zoomed it up, and they're busted.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm on a 32-inch right now, and I can see that.
I'm on an 85-inch, so I'm saying
Jesus Christ!
right, they're busted up right
yeah,
now.
they are. I
You all
agree.
right, BTF? Did she jump down? She's still
No,
here?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
BTF's like, I'm out of here. This
Fuck
is enough
this
for
shit.
me.
Oh, don't
Wait.
worry. All you will see is I will hit the leave button on StreamYard. I won't say a thing.
Extra
Oh, I can
cheese. I don't think
possess a terminal for you.
looks like Jules. The teeth are horribly fake.
I thought that was Jules for a minute, you know?
So you guys think this little Mexican girl is fake, okay? Let's watch it again.
You do.
I don't think she's fake. I think this is 100% real.
Posesión de una niña.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. Que estás santificado. Venga tu en el cielo.
habita la brisa. El que habita. Padre.
Yeah. If that all that what they said was real, like all the stuff captions and everything, if what they were saying is true and how she looks is true somehow, then that is 100%. 100%. And starvation is one of the things
The
that
leading cause of someone like that Emily Rose story. That's what
yes,
she died
Emily
from.
Rose also had that. Yes.
Yeah, she died of starvation and looked a lot like that. Chip,
Yes.
the whole 9 yards when she
Absolutely.
died. And I seen actual death photos of this girl.
Malnutrition will do that.
To say that look is fake is actually no, it's not. Your teeth actually come out of your gums when you haven't been eating, and you chip them and break them, and you got sharp, jagged edges.
They'll try to eat they'll try to chew on anything to destroy the teeth. That's what they do with demonic possession. So that checks out.
Let me ask you your opinion, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I see you think that's 100% fake.
Well, I'm looking at it on my phone. But now that I'm seeing that, the girl starved to death and all, and I was reading the captions closer.
Right,
Her teeth did look jacked
her gum line is completely gone because
Yeah.
it looks like she weighs like 75, 80 pounds.
Poor
I don't
thing,
think
her eyes.
I don't think
Yeah.
she and the eyes. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
the
thing.
The eyes is what told me from the most. Honestly.
Well, those could be contacts. I mean, this whole thing could be fake. Let me,
right.
Let's
it
be
could
clear.
be colored contacts.
But I don't know, man. When I watched it the first time, I just looked at it and I was like, "Holy fuck, that one looks like a real one."
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah, yeah. If her teeth and all were in that kind of shape and it wasn't, filtered in any kind of way, that poor thing, something was wrong.
So she's weird looking, man. BTF, what do you think about that?
Well, it's hard for me to put it in context. I don't know what this girl looked like, let's say 3 months before her
Yeah, I
possession.
would love to have an actual
You know what I'm saying?
comparison picture.
Does
Yeah,
she just
Before
looks,
and
you know what I'm
after,
saying?
yeah.
So
Right.
if she already had, let's say, messed up teeth before,
yeah, maybe she's
you know,
doing meth
this-
or something, and she was blind, and that was part of the problem.
so I don't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't say. I mean, I can tell you that for me, it didn't scare me, and usually the real thing would scare me. So,
Well,
it didn't scare me.
okay.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Little Miss Badass.
And I'm a big chicken.
I seen it, and I was like, this one here ain't fucking right. Brenda didn't like it either. She was like,
it didn't feel right.
What about you, Mike?
I don't like that shit, man. That's fucked up.
Mike's like, I don't care if it's real or not. I ain't taking no chances. I don't like it.
Exactly. I don't like it. I don't.
Well, whether it's real or not, that's neither here nor there.
She's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, there's something definitely wrong there. So, I mean, it could be a case of mental illness, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something eerie about that video, man.
Eerie is a good word for it.
Yeah, it is. It's just eerie to me. So let's take a look at another one. We got a few here.
Sure.
Something about this lady in the crowd still doesn't sit right with me.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Right.
let's do that one again.
Yeah.
Something about this lady in the crowd still doesn't sit right with me.
That's some bullshit.
It looked a little fake, but there at the same time the eyes roll in the back of the head that looked almost real to me. But someone did a good job there because I didn't really.
I don't know. That looked bullshitty to me.
Yeah,
What do you think, BTF?
It went too fast for me.
Yeah,
You want to see it again?
but
No.
yeah, let's see it again. One more
You can
time.
show
Come on.
it. It went so quickly. It was like I
Yeah, it is
saw
tough.
her like
'cause it's only
open
two
her mouth wide.
things. Yeah,
Okay. Let's.
and then
watch.
look at the end too.
Something about this lady in the crowd still doesn't sit right with me.
Right there.
What, when her eyes were rolled in the back of her head?
Yes, that's the
Yeah, but
feeling wanted to
I
tell
can
her.
do I can do that, dude. I mean,
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
yes, you can.
But
why bother?
yeah.
But she is a weird looking bitch. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Yes,
she's got that
yes.
smile, like she's looking to eat your cheeseburger.
I
or
think
some shit.
I think I saw like her tongue come out for like a split second, but I can't be sure.
I don't. That's some horse shit right there. I don't believe
It
that.
did look fake for the most part, but
Miss can't be wrong. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was somebody messing around.
Yeah, it's just a TikTok video.
yeah, only
All
two
right.
glances. Give me a break.
Let's go here.
I am stronger.
Okay, that last one was weird, but what's that really prove?
Nothing.
It didn't prove a goddamn thing, but it was
No.
interesting.
She could be
BTF,
having dreams or something. I don't know. like a
BTF,
bad
do
dream.
you agree that didn't prove shit?
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
It just looked like she was sleeping with her eyes open. to
Now,
be
let's
honest.
face it, none of these videos prove anything.
No, no
and
proof,
they're
but-
not going to.
yeah.
You know, it's more of a discussion about, whether how many people really find this stuff credible. I know this much. In 1970, what was it, 3, when The Exorcist came out, the Catholic Church seen an increase that was incredible. Most religions did.
Yes,
It scared the
that's
shit
true.
out of people so bad.
Yeah,
And
That's
do
true.
do I believe it? Yeah, I believe it. But
absolutely. Yeah,
all this YouTube crap,
a
again,
little tough to judge.
it's
but-
hard to gauge. The only thing I've seen that even made me even think anything so far in this video,
that second one.
was that and that one, I got to be honest with you, it's a little bit eerie to me. So
Yeah,
let's check that. And this guy right here, before I ever even start it, if it's the Reverend that I think it is, BTF, do you know who this guy is?
No.
He is a fake exorcist fraud.
absolutely.
So he's
Sure.
a fake exorcist.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a fraud. This guy's a big fraud. Let's take a look here.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
You are not stronger than Christ.
This is basically Tony Pizza exercising
Ha!
his
Yeah.
his new girlfriend over here. Let's take a look over here.
You are not stronger than Christ. Get over here, Dad. Grab her. Grab her. You are not strong. No, you are not stronger than Christ. No, you're not stronger. You are not stronger than Christ.
This guy does this for an excuse to touch people. Bunch of weirdos, man.
Yeah.
The sword of the Spirit. I
That's some bad acting right there, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't touch me at all. Like, fuck, that's not.
Christ.
Is that you, Mike?
I want to see that again. Dude, play that again, Muscle.
What's going on? Okay.
I absolutely fucking must have that clip for other shows.
Yeah.
That's,
I think of
that's what
Josie
we.
when I see
That's
that.
what. Yeah, that's what we hear when you're talking shit about it. Meh, 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 meh,
Yeah, Josie.
Yeah.
meh. BTF, what's the sound you hear when people are talking shit about you?
I don't hear it.
You don't hear it at all? Miss Campy Rock, what's the sound you hear?
She just laughs.
She's muted. Unmute yourself, honey.
She's coughing. She's blowing one over there. Getting pride.
Yeah, pride.
You over there burning one or what? You're mute. I'll ask you later.
Hits from the
You are not stronger than Christ. You are not stronger than Christ.
What you do is when somebody's that possessed, you throw a Skittles in their mouth and see how fast they can chew it up.
Skittles.
Whoa!
Oh, that's definitely
Yeah. Oh, that was scary. BTF.
So this priest is, what is he on YouTube?
He's all over the place. He's a buster. The dude is a total charlatan.
He's fake.
Snake oil salesman.
So does he have a church or what?
Yeah, church of bullshit.
And does he have a YouTube channel or an Instagram?
I'm sure he
page or
does.
TikTok?
What's his name? Hold on a second.
While you figured that out, Miss Can't Be Wrong said her phone rang and she got knocked off. She's just staying down in the chat.
All right. We'll drop the link if she wants to come up.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see. This is his name.
Okay, Miss Can't Be Wrong. No problem.
Hold on.
Bobby's saying that guy's holding her boobs.
Yeah, he was. He was copping a peel, the frickin' weirdo.
Oh yeah.
You see it? That's that's why I said I think he's using this for an excuse to fucking touch people.
I agree.
His name is Reverend Bob Larson.
Oh God.
So I'll tell you what. There's a BTF. There's a little bit of homework for you. Check out Reverend Bob Larson, and I want you to report back to me what you think about this guy and some of his bullshit. That'd be cool, you know. It's something to, you know. I know you like to look up stuff and like OJ and all that crap. So Bob Larson, the famous exorcist. Let's take a look here. He was the one with the Skittles girl.
Skittles girl.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose was based on a true story.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be playing a recording of a real exorcism at the end of this video. This was supposed to stay a secret, but the news got out. And whether you believe in devils or not, this story is freaky and the recording is 100% real. And I'm doing it all in one part, so keep up. Annalise Michael was 16 when she had her first seizure. When she had another one, she was taken to the hospital. The doctors looked at some brain scans but couldn't find anything. So they gave her some seizure medicine, but they never stopped. She said she felt the devil inside of her, and her family eventually called a priest. And then it started getting worse. She was even eating spiders and flies, and she started getting bruises all over her face. Here's a recording of her exorcism. Listen to her voice.
Ich hab verrichtet, so dass ich in dem Wald rein bin. Ich trag dir die Rotznase noch so lang, bis es lebt wird. Sauflüge rein. Für uns geht's kein Tode.
What the fuck?
Yes.
That's a real one.
Yes.
That, my friends, is a real one.
That's 100% real. And
Take
he's
a look at
got
her
some
face.
of the
These are the photos of when the exorcism was taking place.
Right.
There
but
was actually, was it her or was it the other girl that there was criminal charges of negligence?
It was, I think someone in the family had negligence. Yeah.
BTF, do you remember that? No, the priest was found negligent that exercised her.
Yes.
Because
No.
she starved to death, and have you not heard of this? Okay, here's the deal. This young girl went to college. While she was there, she came down real sick, started having seizures, had a big problem, had to come home from college. When she came home from college, basically something was wrong with her, something demonic, and she ended up actually starving to death and dying.
That's correct.
And the exorcism failed on her. There was even this was in court. There was police charges brought on the priest.
Yeah.
And everything else. You know, and then there's the exorcism. That was Emily Rose. And now, which one was this?
I think this is Emily Rose.
Is this Emily Rose?
Yes.
Okay, there's another one, too. I'm going to tell you what. We're going to do a part 2 later on this subject. And I'll get my back straight on which girl it was that they actually had a criminal prosecution.
That was Emily Rose for sure.
Okay, it was for sure. Okay, well, I'm going to do the research.
I mean, they might have done for others too. So,
and if you have not seen it, BTF, it is a fantastic movie.
Yeah,
I saw the movie.
And there's also
the movie
video.
I saw.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's giving the guy in the video. He's giving facts from the movie, not so much from what actually happened. I mean, it was based on true events and all that shit, but there was some Hollywood spin on the movie. So,
Of course.
you should look into it more.
Mhm.
Basically,
Yeah,
there's a few different things that actually happened. So,
yeah, it's definitely a story that will keep you gripped until you know what I mean, with all the information that goes along with it.
absolutely.
So it's true crime. It's the occult, and it's the demonic, and it's the religious aspect of it because a priest is involved. It's the whole package, really, as far as the story.
Yeah.
If you don't mind digging a little deeper into the dark side of humanity,
Right.
you know. So let's take a listen.
She was even eating spiders and flies, and she started getting bruises all over her face. Here's a recording of her exorcism. Listen to her voice.
And again, the real one. If you look at her face and you see if you see the pictures from her autopsy,
Yeah.
her
Oh
teeth,
my God.
her teeth are jagged and horrid.
Yep.
And this is while she's dead in on a coroner's table.
She was eating tables, literally.
Yeah,
That's
she
funny.
yeah. The true story. I ain't got time to tell it tonight, folks. I would love to, but check this out.
Ich hab Richter, so dass ich in dem Wald bin. Ich trag ihr die Rotznase noch so lang, bis es lebt wird. Sauflüge rein. Für uns geht's kein Zurück.
Hell no.
I wonder, do you think there's anyone there just now?
Yeah, I do.
Who's that?
Okay, this is another thing. We're going to stop it there tonight, guys, because we got a lot to go over on this. But
Yeah.
and I still want to ask a few questions to you guys.
I did have one question for you about this Emily Rose. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
remembering this, it wasn't just one demon she was possessed by, right?
That's correct.
Wasn't it
It
a
was
bunch?
Legion. It was
It was
like
a bunch,
at least
right?
6. It was at least 6 or 7.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. I'm sorry.
We are Legion is something that she often would be quoted saying.
Right, and that means we are many. Legion is
Yes.
means many. So
Yes. I believe there were 6 or 7.
You could have all
20,
kinds of demons in you for all you know. They would lie to you about it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know. I don't
know
think
the real
anybody
number.
really knows how that stuff works.
Right.
One thing I do know is that the girl did actually die. Now,
Yes.
but the thing about it is that would be the closest case to debate on mental illness, because
Yeah.
she was so messed up and unhelpable that she actually lost her own life.
Right. And when she stopped taking the meds, like they also argued in court. This happened in Germany. This actually happened in Germany. That's where this originated. So that's why there's a little bit of different overlap with the movie. It's a little bit different.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's supposedly they give a different story, but as far as the location, but the basic outline of it.
Oh yeah.
Is factual, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Well, they always change names, locations to protect, this.
Yeah, I believe her.
I don't even think her real name.
Annalise.
Yeah, I don't even think her real name was Emily, was it?
It wasn't. It was not.
Okay, right. Yeah, they changed all that stuff.
I forget the name, but I think it's Annalise or something like that.
It's just like The Exorcist. The kid that was in that was supposed to be Reagan in the movie was actually a little boy.
Right.
And there's another 10 shows on that.
Yeah.
All the way from the actual account of the little boy and then on to what happened trying to tell that story of the little boy and the actor and actress accounts. And even Max von Sydow, who is an atheist, said there was something not right and there was a lot of accidents and weird shit going on making that movie. So maybe that was a story that
Instant Karma, yes, that was the real Emily Rose.
Mm-hmm.
But her name is Annalise, I believe, as I said for the 5th time.
And in Chicago, there are instances when you talk about the debate of whether or not it's demonic possession or mental illness. There are also a lot of mental illnesses or disorders that do not present themselves till specific ages in a person's life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would imagine
So if
so.
she was in her early, let's say her late teens, early 20s, there are specific mental disorders or
24 years old
that present
24.
at a specific age. Yes.
24 is how old she was when she died. And her name is Anna Elizabeth Annalise Michelle. So.
All right. Well, Matt's back checking it on the live.
Yeah,
and she was how old when she passed?
She was, I believe it's 24 since she didn't, it's technically 24 since she didn't reach her birthday.
So, you have to look at this case, not being there, not seeing anything. I know that there was supposedly things that moved in the room and
no.
but I also look at that case and I say to myself, there's two things. Mental illness would be someone that would starve themselves to death because they would have such a problem. But also, most of the exorcisms that take place in the archdiocese in Rome, the really, really bad cases, a good percentage of them die of exactly the same thing.
Yeah, and dehydration.
Yeah, they just refuse to take on anything that they need.
Anything at all,
to nutrients, and pass away from lack of nutrients.
Yes, it's literally
starvation, is
malnutrition. Yeah,
right. And it's amazing that I've seen photos of this, and they look like people that are dying of bone cancer or anorexia, and basically that's what it is. It's a slow, painful starvation like an anorexia.
Yeah, and they love. She was Emily or Annalise. Right. She was like a host for this. Like she was. I don't know why exactly, but she was definitely.
If indeed this whole thing is real, that's the one thing we can count on, Matt. I don't believe. We have the answers to any of this. Only God.
Yeah.
Only God.
We can only speculate.
Right. That's it. Well, BTF Phoenix, have you got anything left to say tonight?
No, I don't. Mike has been very quiet.
I'm very tired today.
I told him he was
very
going to be
tired.
beat for the show tonight. He went
Yeah.
hiking.
I
Yeah,
beat
he
myself up
did.
today. No.
So I said, "Don't worry, buddy. I'll carry you. I know you're a little low energy. I'll pick it up a pace.
My
a little
God,
bit.
I'm like shot. I
Can
haven't
can
hiked
you
like this. Hmm?
can you guys go into the shows that you're going to be doing that are, I guess, in this realm of non-drama, so to speak?
Okay.
You know,
Well,
do
I
you
know
know
what
when
you
you're
mean.
going to do the show about the rainforest,
mm-hmm.
the Amazon
Yeah.
rainforest?
I'm probably gonna do it this coming Tuesday. I'm gonna
Okay.
set it up. Yeah. The one
Yeah.
about the Amazon rainforest. Yep.
Usually the ones that I come in on with Mike on this show will be the ones that I have knowledge in the subject.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If I don't have knowledge in the subject, I don't,
Then why bother?
Right.
Yeah.
I leave it to Mike and maybe give my spot on the panel to somebody else to, chime in on his, show and give some support and,
Right.
maybe give some knowledge if they've got knowledge on the actual, topic at hand. Tonight, I got a lot of knowledge on this topic,
Yeah. So do I.
And
I've had too much
and
experience. with this.
I gotta be honest with you. It's not always come by me because I wanted it. It just happened to be there.
Exactly.
Happened to be there. There's
Yeah.
a longer story to that. Maybe one day I'll tell it. Maybe one day I won't.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do a show about different people's personal experiences with not necessarily a demon, but
Paranormal. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know what? This is the reason why I wanted you up here, because you're a thinker.
Yeah.
And
She's got a lot of good ideas.
yeah, she does. She's got some great ideas.
Thinker.
There you go. So, if you have any show suggestions, and that goes for anybody, we're an open book. We want to give you guys what you want to see. So, form the show around those type of things. And I don't care if we
many
get
times you could talk about Josie and pizza.
right. I mean, and you know what? I'd rather have 22 people that want to be here than a bunch of people just listening to the arguing and drama.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I can say that I really do like the show that Mike did with the bones, where he split it into two, and we were just all watching the video together and commenting.
Right.
And of course, it became the job of the chat to make Mike laugh. But
That you did.
Well, we will definitely do it again. And BTF and Matt, I appreciate you for coming up. Mr. Mike Slick, as always, brother. We are going to get out of here. And
yeah, I'm going to jump down then. Thank you.
BTF, you got to get me your email so we could talk back and forth about shows.
Okie dokie.
Okay, get it over.
Yeah, I
with,
wouldn't
get it
mind
over
giving
with,
your email either.
Get it over with Sally, dear, and so we can chat back and forth and come up with. We can brainstorm a little bit.
I'm only giving it to Mike.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
My terminal's not good enough
he's
for you.
special.
Yeah, you already told everybody how you get in the back door of terminals. All right, man. I'll talk to everybody later. Mike Slick, BTF Phoenix, Matt, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Thanks for coming on. Sorry your phone crapped out. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Yeah, and by the way, everybody, real quick, don't forget to donate. If you guys had enjoyed the show, you like the content, we accept donations. I'd appreciate it if you participate in the scam, as somebody calls me a scammer.
Yeah. Don't forget to pay us a few fazools for the scam.
Yeah.
We're up here working hard scamming. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, everybody.